Welcome back to Tea and Toasties. I'm one of your hosts, Sabrina.
And I'm the other one. I'm Rich.
And welcome to episode 4.
Yeah, episode 4.
Oh my God. Guys, hello. It's weird first episode recording knowing people are listening.
Right. Yeah, right. Not just us listening to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we dropped the first 3 in one hit.
Yep.
That was what feels a while ago, wasn't it?
A week ago for you guys.
Right.
Just 2 days ago for us.
2 days, so it's all very fresh. How are you feeling about that?
Feeling really good. Feeling thankful, grateful, and blessed.
Oh, really? Blessed too.
Yeah. The feedback we've gotten,
Yeah, tell me about that.
just the people listening, it's very sweet. Feels good. Feels good on the heart.
What have you heard? What's the feedback so far?
I mean, I don't know.
Go on.
I don't know. Good stuff.
I heard some feedback. I heard that people want more of that ad. They want more.
They want longer.
They want a
said.
longer ad. Let's give us a whole hour of just that ad. But you know, that ad, it was so, it was nice to get those 2 guests to donate their time.
We were so lucky
to fly
have
them in. You know, we had
Yes.
Matthew from Texas.
Yep.
And we had, who was the other one? Millie Bobby Brown, perhaps.
Damn.
So thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you
Dropping
so
that
much.
ad for us. We'll do the same
Yep.
for you if you need us for anything.
Yeah. Call us up, please. But I do want to talk about that ad.
Mm.
A little behind the scenes of the ad. The ad was actually like the first thing we recorded. Pretty much.
Yeah.
It was our little like training wheels moment.
Training wheels,
with
yeah.
the gear, and
Mm.
that was
All
funny.
the-
We wrote the script out. You know, we're going back and forth. How do we want to record it? Do we just want to do regular voices?
Our own voices.
What's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
Because the whole idea of it already is funny. We're doing an ad for ourselves.
Right.
You
Very
know?
meta.
Then I think I joked about us switching accents.
Flipping the accents.
And you were like, no, that's what we're doing.
That's exactly what we're doing.
That's exactly what. And I had never heard your Matthew McConaughey.
Well, not many people have,
I
to
know.
be honest.
I was like, what? I
yeah.
was stunned.
I keep that well under wraps.
Yeah. A couple people have heard mine.
British, you're Millie Bobby Brown.
My Millie. I don't think she speaks like that.
I've heard it now and again when you've had a couple, but that was insane. You killed that.
Thanks. Yeah, you did too. I was seriously like, what is, I wasn't looking at you, and when we were recording, I wouldn't have guessed it was you talking. It was so funny.
Right.
Yeah.
And you got all the lingo in, you got all the Cockney words.
You were my mentor, my coach.
The accent coach.
Yeah. The dialect coach.
Dialect coach.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
That's what Millie Bobby Brown told us.
She has one. But it was good. But so thank you for our sponsors.
Thank you to the sponsors.
Alphabet Art Photos. Those guys are amazing over there.
They do great work, don't they?
Great work. So go check them out. Alphabet Art Photos on Etsy. See what they're all about. Thanks to those guys. Thanks to other sponsors. Thanks to Rolex.
Rolex, thank
for sending
you so
us
much.
these lovely watches we got on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like yours?
I love it. So
Yes.
shiny. You guys can't see it, unfortunately, but
oh
they're
my.
here.
Mine tells the time and everything.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So what's up?
What was I going to say? Frick, I had something.
Well, long time no see.
Long time no see is right. We haven't seen each other since
Yesterday.
yesterday was the first day we saw each other, but we did not speak.
No, weird. It was weird.
It was weird.
Normally you would come into work and we'd have the coffees ready and we'd just sit down and just chat.
Especially on a Monday.
Especially on a Monday because there's a lot to catch up on.
And especially since this last weekend, you guys left on Thursday
That's right.
to go on a little trip, and I was here, and then the pod launched on Monday, and you guys still weren't back until Monday evening. So much had happened, and we weren't even together for it.
Right, for the drop.
Yeah, so then yesterday I come into the office, and we're like, just like totaling our thumbs. Like, what are we talking
Did
about?
that happen? Did it happen? Was that a dream?
So yeah, I want to get into that. I want to hear.
Well, hang on. It was weird, right?
was
You
weird.
turning up as not talking, not having a natter. And it was like, but should we? Because the thing is, we just want to save everything now for the pod, for recording, which is, it's odd.
It is a weird feeling or thing that is a thing now. You know, you hear it, but it's true. Like, save it for the podcast. Because you can either say no, I'm not going to change. We're just going to keep talking like we normally do. But then you kind of have to either not talk about it on the pod or talk about it and then just recreate or like pretend.
Maybe a different version of the original.
Odd. So we opted to not do that.
Not speak.
Part. Yeah. So it can be a genuine conversation on the actual pod.
Well, we got more work done yesterday.
We seriously, guys. Yeah, that's the reason for the pod. We, oh God, yeah, get no work done sometimes. But yeah, yesterday was a very productive day. Very
productive. We're like, no, I'm not speaking to you. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll speak then.
Tomorrow, yeah. Which is funny because we had talked about coming into work and not talking to anyone and how like maybe don't do that just because you never know where it can lead, the conversations. And then that's like what we're doing now.
Right.
Is going into work and
exactly.
not speaking.
Don't speak.
We're speaking without speaking. We're like, you got something to say?
No,
you
nothing.
got something to
Save
say?
it. So we've saved it all for today, right? So this should be a long ass episode.
Yeah. Long ass.
Long ass.
Long ass.
So yeah, the drop.
The drop happened. Well,
yes.
Let's go.
You want to step back a little bit?
Let's go in order.
Do it.
I think. So Thursday, you guys leave.
Yeah, JB and I, we went away to Charleston for a few days, long weekend. Her boss he was so nice to let us have a Airbnb, stay there for free. So
awesome. We
needed that break.
Yeah, perks of being in that biz.
In that biz, yeah.
Yeah, perks for us. Rolex, hey.
Hey, thank you very much. Has yours got the right time? Mine's a bit slow.
Yeah.
I might send it back.
No, it works perfectly.
Uh-huh.
And you can use promo code TNT, which, by the way, guys, I put it in the description of the pod. If you look there, that Alphabet Art Photos promo code is letters TNT.
Yes.
So letter T, letter N, letter T.
Right.
30.
Today's episode is sponsored by the letters TNT.
TNT.
And the number 30.
30. Yes, like dynamite.
Right.
As this
we are
show
dynamite.
is
Yeah.
dynamite.
Oh, good one. Look at you.
It's a good way to remember it, guys. Anyways, so you guys went on vacation.
We did. Yeah.
Of course, you guys love
We loved the beach. We were hoping for a bit of fossiling.
Right.
Finding those shark's teeth that we like to find. But we didn't actually get to do that.
Dang. Yeah, that's shocking to me.
We didn't do it. We had that penciled in for Sunday. And Sunday didn't happen because it was a hangover day in the end. Saturday was big.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to hear about it.
So you've not heard this yet?
I've heard nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We kept it under wraps.
You can never go on a vacation without doing something. We're always chatting at some point or you're doing work stuff. You bring the laptop.
I always take the laptop.
So we were in some conversation, but not really about the actual trip, what you guys were getting into.
Purely pod
stuff. Yeah,
because you were in it.
I was in the weeds.
In the weeds. You were. I mean, it's insane. You've had the vision for the pod. You've been. I don't know. You've taken the reins. Keep that in. Keep that in.
I wasn't expecting it to actually sound
like a half decent, a horse.
Yeah,
that's more of a donkey.
Oh my god, an ass. Yeah, that's me.
An ass.
Just an ass.
Yeah, so I want to give you some props on this pod drop that you've done. This thing's been your vision. We've worked on it together and planned and plotted to get it going, but you've carried the baton basically over the line. It's crazy. I mean, you've learned a new program to do the editing.
Yep.
I'm getting in there. I'm doing this. I mean, you had a deadline. Yeah. This is going to drop on the 20th. We wanted something lighthearted to happen on the 20th.
Yep.
And that was the reason for the pod.
Yeah,
going
a little
live
bit of a
there.
distraction.
A distraction, something lighthearted.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Mm-hmm. And so you basically just worked your butt off, hours and hours and hours and hours of editing and putting it all together. So hats off to you.
Thank you.
And also thanks to Aaron as well for putting. He did like the final production part, put it all together, so everything sounds as pro as it does. Exactly.
Yes. Yeah, we were. He had his own little separate projects he was working on over the weekend. I had mine, my one. I was just in here. Yeah, just going, editing. I'm sure it could have been quicker, but also I wanted it to be perfect.
You're caught between that, getting something out and get it done.
Yeah.
Is it good enough?
Yeah.
Or do I want it to be perfect?
Yeah.
sometimes good enough is good enough.
Yeah.
You know?
And then there was sending it to you guys to make sure for the approval,
So
you
we
know, for
check
you.
it off.
And then for you and JB for her episode, make sure, is there anything you want cut? Is there anything, you know, to get the final stamp? So.
And largely we were like, no, this is amazing. Go with it. Dude, you've done, it's insane.
Thanks.
And the feedback that, you know, I'm just hearing from family and friends is like, this is proper.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's fun to hear the feedback from my crew and yours is, you know, my mom is sending me little quips of yours that you say that she thinks are funny and that I just think are normal because I hear them so often.
Chat,
And then your friends and family, like they've never even met me.
Right.
Or probably heard my voice or even seen me really.
No.
So to hear them, like they're like, oh, she's
fun
or whatever. I'm like, okay, it's funny. It's nice to hear.
Yeah, it's been really good. So keep that coming in. And where can people leave comments and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think you can do comments on Spotify. I'm not sure about the other platforms, but you can leave reviews.
Reviews.
Yeah, leave a review on Spotify.
We accept 5 stars, of course.
Of course.
Only.
That's it. It actually won't work if you do anything
No.
lower.
If you try and hit 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's not going to go straight for 5.
Catch fire.
It will. It'll blow up. So
you'll be canceled.
Don't recommend.
Yeah, so do the 5-star review if you feel inclined. If you enjoy the pod, that would help us a lot.
Yeah, we want to reach at least 17 people.
At least.
At least.
Come on, guys.
So tell me, you were in those weeds. How stressful was that?
It was so stressful, but kind of an excited stress, right? I wasn't like, usually if I get in a super high stress situation, the fight or flight kicks in and I usually choose flight. I'm out of here. Just check out or don't deal with it. But I didn't have a choice here.
No, because you had a deadline.
And I also was excited for it. I wanted it to drop, you know?
Yeah.
And I wanted it to be done right, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, I was pretty stressed. I left on Friday work with a laundry list of things I needed to do. So many things. Just so many things you don't even think of, you know? I had to just all the back end stuff.
Sure.
There was the editing alone, which took hours. I think it was like a 10-hour day one day of just editing. And then, you know, the Instagram and then the making sure everything's going on all the platforms and the YouTube and all that stuff.
You've done all the things.
All the things.
It's like where there was nothing before, you've created this. And
It's
now
crazy.
people are seeing on all the platforms, you did that, the different socials, the posts, everything. It's
Feels good.
impressive.
Thank you. I ordered some gummies and I have been taking them.
A reward?
No, not those kind of gummies, unfortunately. But no, I got these. It has some other things in it, but the main one is ashwagandha.
I've heard of that. Isn't that for the brain?
For the brain.
Yes, ashwagandha.
Yes.
I think I've taken that in the past.
Yeah. So I had been seeing ads for them, like as you do with anything you buy, right?
Yeah.
I just was intrigued enough, and I think they were targeting me. It was targeted. They could sense my stress through the phone. And I just pulled the trigger, ordered them.
Yeah.
Prime next day, you know. And
Excellent. Droned in.
Exactly. I've been taking them for a good few days, maybe I don't know how long. And they're supposed to, you know, bring your stress levels down.
Right.
It's supposed to help you with memory, concentration.
Yeah, it was a memory thing, and I think that's why I was taking
helps
it.
your sleep. All these things. I was like, sign me up.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's placebo. If it is, I'll take it. Or if they're already doing the trick. But I feel I was just floating through the weekend.
You're in
I was
flow?
like, I was like, this is fine.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
So it was kind of washing over you a little bit, all the stress.
It was not a huge deal. It wasn't making me lose my mind.
Ah.
I mean, I was really tapped into it on, I think, Sunday, final day, final hours.
Yeah.
We still had all of the mixing and mastering to do.
Right.
The song wasn't even finished.
Right.
Aaron had band practice over the weekend for 2 days. And he couldn't help me until that was all done.
Sure.
So he got done on Sunday evening and then, of course, naturally wanted to like chill for a bit.
Right.
And
Pop a gummy.
Normally I would be like, hey, come on.
Right.
You get to
Let's rally.
No chilling. We're wasting time. But I was chilling right along with him.
Okay.
I was like, this is going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. And then it was.
You're in the Zen zone.
I was in the Zen zone. Yeah.
And tell me about the sleep. Is that it's helping with that?
Supposedly.
Supposedly, but not proven.
Who knows? I don't know. I mean, I've been pretty sleepy the past 2 days. Just maybe that is doing it though. I wake up so in a deep sleep. But I think I'm waking up still in like a deep REM.
Right.
I wouldn't say I'm waking up feeling tired per se, but I'm feeling like, oh, I was really sleeping hard.
Sleeping hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But give it a few minutes, wake up.
Yeah.
And then get the sleepy out your eyes, and then you feel like rested and awake.
Yeah.
Or?
I mean, today I woke up, I kept snoozing the alarm, but that I don't think a gummy can change that from me. And I laid in bed for like 20 minutes and then got up and answered the door with the toothbrush in my mouth when you got here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But I was awake energy levels wise.
Yeah, you're peppy.
I was up. Yeah, I was ready to go.
And then some coffee, of course, that helps.
Of course.
You know.
So yeah, the gummies.
The gummies.
I'll report back.
Yes, keep us updated on those. Yep. I might have to partake myself.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
I was taking the ashwagandha for the brain because, you know, I've heard that it's good for the memory and things like that. But then, I forgot to take it.
Right.
That nearly slipped you by, that one.
If you hadn't done that face.
I know. Dad jokes flying in.
Oh, my God.
Stand well back.
Jesus. But that was good.
All right.
That's why you need to take them again, it seems.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, I don't do like a daily vitamin or any of that. And I should. I just always.
I do a daily.
I forget.
Yeah.
So.
Are there any other active ingredients in there in these gummies? You got ashwagandha. What else?
I just know that's
the main ingredient.
The big one.
Yeah. I
can get the bottle in a bit. I actually forgot to take them today.
Oh, so it's not working.
It's hard.
No. I feel like I do not way too much. I'm not taking pharma pills. I'm taking, the natural pills. I've got the turmeric going on.
Oh.
Yeah, I do. That's for, what do you call that? The turmeric.
Making you orange?
That's it. Yeah, I like to keep my orange levels up.
Especially now.
Orange is in. Orange is in.
Yeah.
If we're all orange, I think we're all on the same page.
Orange with our tinfoil hats. Okay.
For the next 4 years, get your turmeric going on. Your orange levels up.
Get orange from the inside out.
Yeah.
Not just a bad foundation match. Okay.
So that's why I'm taking my turmeric. No, it's for, dang, I can't think of the word.
I do forget what it's for.
Inflammation.
Oh, okay. I could use a little bit of that.
Yeah, not information. Inflammation.
Right. There's the orange that gives you no inflammation, and then the orange that gives you
information.
Misinformation.
The misinformation.
Anyway. So you do a turmeric?
I do my turmeric. I do my D. You got to have your D, right? Because, I'm not getting out and about at the moment. The sun's not so intense. I do like the sun. So if I can get it in pill form, I'll take that.
Yep.
I do my multi. Why do I do 5 or 6? I'll have to get back to you. There's a few.
Report back. Okay.
I will report back. But I feel as you get older, your pill collection expands.
You suddenly have use for that pill container.
I have a pill pot.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those Monday to all the week. Yeah, I put them in.
Yep. I've tried to use one of those before in the past just for, some simple vitamins. And then it's Wednesday and I open that thing up and I'm like, oh, fuck. There's Tuesday sitting right there. And then I'm like, well, do I take Tuesdays? And then I just...
What do you do?
And I just chuck the whole thing out,
Forget it. I'll wait till next week.
Forget about it. Yeah.
Where were we? I feel like we've gone off path.
We were...
which is pretty typical.
That's us.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
We were getting into the days we were apart with the drop.
Yes.
And my stress. You being on an entirely different side mission.
A different journey. We've both been on different paths recently.
Right.
But not on the same path, on a pod path.
I will say it was kind of exciting for me. Let me rephrase this. You guys came to me and said, this was like on Monday or Tuesday last week. You said, hey, by the way, we're leaving. And I was like,
see you, bye.
Huh? You guys like, yep, we're going on a long weekend this weekend to the beach. We'll be back on Monday.
Yeah, a few days.
And I'm sitting there half thinking, good for you guys. That's so fun. You need this trip. Go do it.
Right.
The other half is like, what the hell do you mean you're leaving
You're
now?
leaving me right now?
Right now? And you're not even coming back before the pod drops. I was freaking my shit, even though I knew that the editing, all the things that needed to be done still were my tasks that I was going to take on.
Yeah.
But it was a bit exciting for me to be like, okay, can I do this?
Yes.
And not even can I had to, and
You
I was
had to.
going to. There was no doubt in my brain, but how will I do this? How will I feel doing this? And, is it going to give me a sense of accomplishment and, pride and joy and all that? So that was nice for me, I think.
Well, you slayed it.
Thank you.
I mean, maybe I'm just talking through, I might be projecting this, but I think that for you to have that then responsibility, it was like all thrown on you, and they were tasks that you said, right, I'm going to do these. I offered to, help. Is there anything I can do before we leave you alone and let you get on with it?
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I think I just got this. And you got it.
I got it.
I mean, you basically arrived on the beach in your ship. You burnt the ships. There's no going back. I'm marching forward.
Seriously, yeah. That was the hard work. Now it's the fun part, right? We got it all set up. And also the first 3 episodes came out at the same time.
Yes.
That will never happen again.
No, you'll only get 1 a week from now on. I know you're clamoring for more, but
it will never be like that again.
No,
so it
that was
should
a
be
one-off.
Smooth sailing from here on out.
Back to the ships.
Yep.
Analogy. Yeah.
Wow. Jesus, I didn't even realize that.
You just keep
You're
throwing
on
them in
it
there.
Today.
Well, I've had my ashwagandha.
Yeah. Shit, I need mine.
So JB and I went away for the weekend.
Yes, you did.
It was a much needed, very last minute call.
Yep.
We needed a break. Yeah, we've had a rough couple of weeks.
No pun intended.
Rough. We lost our puppy.
So sad.
So sad.
We lost a valued member of the Abe's team.
I mean, she was CEO.
CEO. She was.
Mm-hmm.
HBIC. As they call it.
She was.
Head bitch in charge.
She bloody was.
Big time.
Big time bitch.
I mean, I knew her for the 5 years I'm there, and she was just starting to warm up to me.
I don't know. Do you think?
We had a
Yeah.
Special kind of relationship.
Special relationship.
She tolerated me, I'll say that.
She doesn't tolerate many people.
No, exactly. So that was a...
Yeah, you were privileged.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special girl. Our Bella, she's been our little girl for 16 years. And yeah, it's been 2 weeks since she was put down, and it's left a massive, massive hole.
I mean, 16 years is crazy.
16 years.
I told you that's more than half my life.
Right.
Insane to think about.
I know.
Insane to think about.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to get into that? The actual
day? When the actual day?
I still haven't heard about that.
Yeah, I'd forgotten. Yeah, the actual day was awful because we went to the vets on the Friday, and Jonette had been there the week before, and Bella had some skin problems, and it was really just spreading, not getting any better, and they'd had that conversation, Jonette and the vet. I wasn't there. I think I was working or something. And the vet said, look, if this doesn't get any better, she's too old to survive some anesthetic, to get through the anesthesia, for us to take a biopsy of the skin.
Right.
She said it's looking like this could be skin cancer. And they had the hard discussion of, well, we'll see how this next round of meds goes. We're going to put her on the hard antibiotic. And if it doesn't clear it up, we'll have to have that hard chat.
Yeah.
Jonette came home, relayed that all to me, and I was just in denial mode.
Right.
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I wasn't ready to hear that.
Also, when you have an older dog, you've had many vet visits already where maybe there's been some scares and you're like, you're in denial for many reasons.
That's true. Bella has actually been written off several times. She has.
She's done, guys.
By the vets. And, she got through all that. Yeah. So I think with elderly dogs, that can happen. There's scares and you don't know if they're going to make it, but, they do.
Yes.
And she did, she got through all her other bits and bobs. So, 16 years. And then, so we put her on the med, and it didn't clear it up. And that was another week. Then we went back to the vets and basically, she gave us the news that, it's probably time for Bella. They could have done it there for us, but we know someone that's like a mobile vet.
Right.
And she offers that as a service. So we decided to go that. So, so Bella would be at home and we would have an extra few days. Now, at the time, that felt like the best decision.
Yeah.
But living through those extra few days, it was like...
Knowing
that every experience with Bella taking her for a walk was the last walk.
One. Yeah.
Every little thing was the last thing.
Oh, see, I fear I would call up that vet and just cancel. I don't know how you did that. Oh, so hard.
It was tough. It was a toughie. It was awful. It was just awful. I can't explain the emotion of it. The three of us, me, John, and Bella, just hanging, would do our normal things, but I don't know. And Bella, over that weekend, I don't know whether she sensed it or what, but she felt extra. She was giving off the extra, I'm needy. I need you guys more so. And Friday night it was that she had a turn. It was a real weird turn. And we thought she was going to go that night on Friday night.
I feel like I hear that a lot where you'll schedule the thing and then like a couple days before they're just like, no, I got this. Actually, I'm going to do it on my own.
Right.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. It's like you said, like, do they know?
Do they sense my time? But then also I've seen before with other dogs that they also then towards the end have another lease of life.
I know, spurt.
A last spurt.
Which that kind of freaks me out too.
Yeah.
It makes me, I try not to think about those. Right?
Well, then you're in the dilemma of, hang on, I think she's good.
Right.
Is she good? Okay, let's cancel what we got scheduled for Sunday.
They have that with humans too, do that. I've heard like it's like the last good day.
The last good day, right.
Yeah, when someone's on a decline and then one day they're just like
with
super on it. And then that's usually like right before they pass away. That
last little hurrah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, we got through the weekend and then, it was torture basically. When Sunday came around, it was scheduled for 3.
Yeah.
Sorry, back up. The night before, we were laying in bed and Bella, when she sleeps with us, she's like either at the end of the bed or towards the night, she creeps up and we have a blankie, between us. And Bella always would sleep between us. And she used to sleep not long ways, but she's only a small pup. She would sleep
perpendicular to you guys.
Between us. So I would have like minimal real estate of the bed. I'd be perched on the end just so Bella had all she could have.
No matter their size, they always find a way to take up the entire bed.
But that night before, she was very needy and I picked her up and brought her up to my chest and laid her head top of my chest, just sort of rested and she relaxed and I swear she just slept like that and I just felt, it was so nice. Yeah, she never did that.
I was about to say, they want to say, she was not really super affectionate.
Not super affectionate, no.
She was
even to us.
Yeah, you would joke that she was like a cat dog.
Cat dog, yeah, very much so. But she's always been like that. Always.
Yeah.
Very just all about her people.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I get from you what I need.
Yep.
And I don't need anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
These two feed me. They keep me protected. We always joked that we were Bella's bitches or Bella's butlers,
Yeah, we're butlers.
Her butlers, just on call.
Yep.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
And like, I need you.
Hello.
Yeah, come wipe my butt or,
seriously.
take me outside. I'm hungry, feed me.
I would come over for work in the mornings and have the coffees and we'd be sitting on the couch talking for 5-10 minutes and then you hear a little woof, woof from the bedroom. You're like, oh, Bella's awake. She's calling for me. Go in there and get her.
Uh-huh. She had such a character.
She was set in her ways.
Very much
knew
so.
what she wanted.
And she, the day of, I was going to say this, that, we, John and I, for Christmas, I made a beef Wellington, a beef wellies, right? We used some real nice steak for it, some filet of the mignon. And I spent hours on that thing and we ate most of it for Christmas Day. And then we put it in the freezer, froze it. And then, as we knew we just had these last 3 days with Bella, we're like, let's spoil the fuck out of her.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's get that wellies out the freezer.
Oh my God.
Defrost that thing. And so we cut it up into small little pieces because Bella's got no teeth.
Yeah.
So she had this tongue that just lopped out to the
tongue
side. So
out.
she'd mastered how to eat with this tongue. Those last 3 days, we just fed her this beef Wellington, and probably it's what perked her up, right?
She's like, wait, hold on.
Hang on, cancel it.
I need more of this.
If you're feeding me steak, I'm in. I'm hanging around. So the person who helped us give Bella the big sleep, she said, so I'm going to give her a sedative first before we go in with the big sleep serum. She said, and you've mentioned that Bella will probably go for me, nip me, right? She said, so have you got anything that would distract her? So I'm like, yes, just the thing. Let me get some of that steak. Yeah, we got some steak in front of her nose, and she was all about it, all over it, and just eating this steak. She basically was just... And then we popped, she popped the sedative in, and she was just getting sleepier and sleepier and sleepier. And then as she put the final nap serum into her, and she said, this is going to pretty much say your goodbyes right now, because as soon as this goes in, that's it.
Yeah.
So Jonette and I took the time to just, give her a kiss and hold her and just thank her, basically, And as that went in, it was just how Bella would have wanted to go out. She was just head in steak. She was she was literally trying to gobble up this steak.
Stop.
And then she fell asleep forever.
Oh my God.
I know.
Oh, fucking rough, dude.
Rough.
Devastating.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah, it's only been 2 weeks. So it's very raw.
Yes. And we had like a big week scheduled. That week.
Yes.
It was on a Sunday, and then I think it was that Tuesday we had the second episode recording.
Yes.
And then that Thursday we had you and Jonette scheduled.
I know.
And I was just like, guys,
yeah.
Are we good?
Are we good? Yeah. To be honest though, it's been a very welcome distraction.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just to take our minds off it. To keep busy, and I know you might be deferring some emotional, things you want to really deal with, and it didn't hit me truly until we went away this weekend.
Right. Yeah.
We got Bella cremated. Mm-hmm. There's a place that cremated her, and then Jonette, I think a few days later, went to pick Bella up in a box.
Yeah.
A nice box. Kind of like a pencil case kind of situation.
All right. No, a very nice box. Carving.
Yeah, no, it's really ornate.
Yes.
It's got carving going on.
We've got a shout out to all my dead dogs.
Oh, are they in boxes?
Oh, yeah. My parents' house is full of dead dog boxes.
Really?
Oh, my God, it's so morbid.
Well,
no, not
usually...
full, but they've got like 2 of their dogs, and then, my childhood pets, and then the cat. There's a cat as well. Yeah.
All cremated, all in boxes?
Yeah.
Huh. Where are they, like in a cupboard?
They're like on this little display shelf amongst other things. There's like just boxes, and then my dad I know has like a shadow box of one of the pups, Cookie. That was his girl. She was a yellow lab, super smart, super loyal, all that jazz. Kind of a lunatic.
Lab traits.
Yeah, but he has like her collar and like a photo of her and a bit of a tennis ball in there because she loved the ball. Yeah, so he's got that like next to his bed.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, the shadow box is great.
I might borrow that.
Yeah.
We did the paw thing.
Yeah.
The pressed
I figured you guys would. I mentioned that. So
you mentioned that.
You should do that.
A good idea. So we did do that. We tried it ourselves, push a paw in the, what do you call that?
It's like a clay.
Clay. Yeah, a clay paw. And they also, the guys that did the cremation also did the paw.
The ink.
The paw. We tried the ink. They did the clay paw, and theirs turned out way better than ours.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, so she came back in the box, and it's just weird. You know,
Yeah.
you got this box. But it felt, you know what, mate? It felt like Bella was back in the house.
Right, the presence, the energy.
Yes, the energy of Bella was back.
Interesting.
Yeah, I felt so much better about that.
Right, it's like that. If a dog runs away, you never have that closure. You never have that. Well, where are they?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you just assume they're gone, or someone else has them, or you don't want to assume something the worst has happened to them. But yeah, you just don't have that closure. So even just you had the closure of being there with her, but then just the physical Herb not being there.
Yeah,
it's like you can feel that.
I know it was just a huge emptiness, not just in our hearts and stuff, but it just the presence of Bella was not there in the house. And for the first few days, we kept her bed out and.
Right.
It was hard to remove all her things. The toughest part was when we would leave the house. Ordinarily, we'd come back and, we'd put the key in the door.
Yeah.
And we're excited to see her. And she would be there at the door and she'd do her 3 spins and her tail would be wagging. And it was just things like that. It was just, that was never going to happen again.
The spins, guys, I have to talk about the spins. She would do this literally spin around in circles, like from excitement.
Yeah.
It was so cute. I got some spins.
Did you get the full 3?
Oh, sorry, hold on.
You're choking up on the Bella story.
Right. Get this on the video.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the spins.
The spins. I got a couple spins over my time. I don't know if I ever got the full 3, maybe, but she would do it sometimes. I was like, I'm so honored.
Yeah.
I got the spins.
Well, she would give you a kiss too with her floppy out tongue.
Accidental or on purpose, do you think?
No, when she had more control over it, I think you definitely got the kiss. But later on, her kind of kiss was weird. She would just, because, the tongue was just fully out.
Yeah.
She would just give you a nudge with it.
Yeah.
It was more of a nudge.
Yeah, she's like, it's already out, so here you go.
I ain't going to move it. I'm just going to nudge. That was tough in the first few days. And then judge, don't judge. But, we obviously missed her. And, it was tough to get rid of the blankie. The blankie stayed.
I was going to say, just keep it.
It smells of her.
Yeah.
Well,
you could put that in the shadow box.
The blanket wouldn't
eventually
fit. But, yeah, part of it. Partial.
Or like if you folded it up.
Fold it, maybe.
I don't know how big it is.
I tell you what, we could put it in the shadow box. Johnette found it last night. She was like, I was on the computer working, of course. She was on the bed and then all of a sudden my phone goes off and she sent me a picture. She's like, look at this. I'm like, what's that? And she's like, it's a Bella skid mark.
Oh, when you said she found it last night, I was like, what is it, like a secret turd that she left somewhere?
It is.
That's so fucking funny.
It's a skid. It was up by Johnette's side. Now maybe like the bed, that part of the bed, those sheets have been pushed down. Anyway, she found it like 2 weeks later and there's this skid.
I can't deal with this. So did you cut it out and then?
Yeah, we could put that in the shadow box.
That's insanity.
But
I fear I have to speak up on this.
Don't judge.
Draw the line there. I have to draw the line.
And like, get this.
Oh God.
I was like, yeah, that looks like a bit of poo. She's like, yeah, it's Bella's. I'm like, well, I hope so. It's not ours.
It actually was hers. She's
Yeah,
just
right. Look what I found. And then last night, because what we've been doing is with Bella's blankie, we've both been like burying our heads in it before we go to sleep, and we bring it in and like lay on it and things like that just to feel close to her. And then like last, I said to Johnny, I was like, you're not going to do the same with that skid mark. And she said, no, but I'm going to rub it.
Stop.
She started rubbing it.
The skid mark?
The skid mark.
Shut up.
Scratch and sniff. No, she didn't sniff it.
I can't. This is unwell.
Like, what are you up to there? I'm just rubbing Bella's skid mark.
Oh my God. So, next episode will be sponsored by BetterHelp Therapy. Oh my God.
Very good.
That's bonkers, I'll say. But I mean, grief does funny things, doesn't it?
It's any way you can feel close. So the box, Bella's box, pencil case, Johnette actually has a T-shirt that she found in the consignment store and it says Bella on it. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Huh, I don't know.
Yeah, it says Bella. I don't think she's worn it too much. So she thought, wow, perfect. We're going, because we went away for the weekend. We'll keep getting back to that. And we wanted to take Bella with us because part of the idea was to go on the beach and then sprinkle her around.
Cute.
You know, take not all of it. We don't want to waste all of it.
Waste it.
But
gotta rub it later.
So we thought we'll take some of that, some of her ashes, and then sprinkle it out on different excursions, you know.
Right, because you guys used to take her to the beach.
She loved
when
the
you
beach.
Went.
Loved
yeah,
it.
You used to always take her.
Loved it.
Yeah, which then was part of the, I don't want to say pro, right? But you guys were like, well, at least we can travel more potentially.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Silver lining.
A silver lining, exactly.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, because, you know, Bella's been restricting because you can't, there's not anyone that would look after her if we wanted to go, you know, back to England.
Yeah, she wouldn't accept anyone to look
Definitely
after her.
not. Definitely not. Just us. So she was quite restricting that way. I would go to England on my own. Johnette would have to stay, look after Bella. Yeah, that's a silver lining for sure. But Bella, we used to take Bella to the beach. So every time we would travel, it would just generally be within the US, right?
Yeah.
So we took Bella in a box, wrapped up in the Bella t-shirt, which says Bella. So she's now in that. So it's you know, it's.
Uh-huh.
And so we had her in the car.
Okay.
All right.
Buckled in.
Just for safety reasons.
Right.
Precautionary. No, she doesn't have her own seatbelt, but that's a good idea.
I have a cautionary tale.
Go.
Not for me personally. I do not even remember where I heard this. So a guy, he was moving and he had all his shit crammed in his car. And amongst that stuff was, I think, his dad or someone in an urn.
In ash form.
And he got in a wreck. And it exploded all over everything in his car. And like, what do? Oh, no. You have no choice but to just like vacuum them up or like wipe them down from all your things. Like, what do you do?
Well, the vacuum seems like a good idea.
Well, because then you can get it out of there at
least.
Or
just keep it in the bag.
That is true.
And then I guess then you could, pop it somewhere else. Like you'd lose some, but...
That's always the thing too I've thought about with like the sprinkling of the ashes. Like what part's being sprinkled?
Right. Which bit are we...
Is this a little bit of a toenail and a little bit of a finger and a little bit of this?
Some of her tongue.
A tongue.
Probably.
Wow, that's probably the majority of it.
Dang. And it seems to be a lot of it.
Yeah, it's a decent sized box for a little girl.
I know.
Back to my parents' ones. They have the big labs.
Right.
And they're like, you know, that's a cinder block right there, right? And then there's like the cat. It's so small.
Yeah.
It's a little one.
So at least you know they're giving you the legit ashes, right? They're not just
oh my God. I never even thought about that.
You not thought about that?
No, and I don't want to.
No.
Surely they're not.
Surely.
Because what the fuck would they be doing with them?
Yeah, no, I think they're the legit proper
They've
ashes.
Gotta be.
I like to think that.
Because it's like it's not benefiting them by not giving. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah, just burning some logs out back.
Yeah, like what the... Yeah.
No.
Anyways, so you take Bella to the beach.
Yep. So imagine, right, she's in her vessel and then she's wrapped in the t-shirt.
Okay.
And then we've got a blankie.
Okay.
In between us as we're driving. So imagine right here where the console is.
Uh-huh.
And so we're all off driving. And then we get to Charleston and took her in, just put her somewhere. I put her on the couch, just propped her up there.
Uh-huh.
And just for those few days, it felt very raw for me, very real, because I didn't have the work distraction.
Right.
So I had to confront it.
Yeah.
And I had a real rough day when we arrived. Johnette was like, "Oh, let's go out and get a bite." I was like, I can't.
Damn.
I know. I was just in it. It just hit me all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So I hung out, and Johnette went out to grab a bite at the bar, and I just had my Bella box sitting on my chest, and we just hung out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you needed that though.
I did. I needed some quality time with the box.
And that like change of routine, change of scenery.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the first time you guys were doing something since losing her.
With her, without her kind of deal, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That evening we went to bed and I was like, oh, I got, grab Bella. Grabbed her blankie, grabbed her. We're not putting the box on the bed between us.
Okay,
We
good.
did first night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now she's on the side, but the blankie stays.
Blanky stays.
Blankie stays, box on the side.
Yeah. I said you guys just need to get like a stuffy.
I floated that idea to JB. I said, because we've got some Bella lookalike stuffies upstairs, couple. And I said, what if we just make an incision on, like turn over the stuffy, make an incision on the belly?
Pause. This is not what I meant. I'm trying to take this to a level of emotional, mental stability, and you're bringing it right back. Like, you should just get a stuffy so you don't have to pet a box in the bed. And you're like, right, we'll put that box in the stuff. No. Hold on. No, just a stuffy that's like soft, like her, instead of petting a wooden box, you're like on the blankie, the stuffy, and you can be like, oh, this is like Bella, but not, but like,
Is that healthy?
I don't think any of it really is, but also I think that this is temporary.
I mean, I know rubbing a skid mark ain't healthy either.
Fuck no. Probably not healthy for you physically either. The hell, you're going to get pink eye or something. But no.
But I ain't going to take that stuffy for a walk.
No, but I also think you're unhealthy, whatever kind of
short-term unhealthy shit.
Because it's not going to last forever.
No,
you know what I mean? Like, you won't be sleeping with the stuffy for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you feel like that's what you need to do now, then do it. Get it all out of the way. But, you got to do a little bit of some grieving in there. I mean,
you must.
I like a good wallow every once in a while. You just got to lean into some shit
lean
sometimes.
In, sit with it, right?
Yeah,
sit with it. Hello, grief. I see you there.
Well, what is that? Grief is just love with no place to go.
Oh, love that one.
Me too. That's a really good one.
You told me that one, and I was like, okay, yeah. I mean, it's a physical. It's heartache.
Yes.
It actually hurts.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like they say scientifically that older couples, like if one dies, the other one, it's like not too long after, and they literally have to say like they die of heartbreak kind of.
Oh, I can see that big time.
Oh,
I mean, it's like that. Is it The Notebook, the movie?
Yeah.
Damn, that's so sad.
That's a good movie.
Oh, that gets me. If I want to cry, if I want to force some tears, I get on that Notebook. Yeah, if I just want to rank up some emotion, like find it somewhere, tap in. Yeah. Notebook does it. I watched it recently, probably a few months ago. And I like those movies where they span across time.
Yeah.
Love those. Because you're invested in those characters.
I'm like, I want to know what happens next.
Yeah. During the whole span of their lives. Yeah. And you're like, oh, it's just emotional when some shit happens.
There's the movies like the classic rom-coms, which I love, don't get me wrong, but it's like the entire build-up is like leading to like a kiss.
Right.
And at the end, it's like, oh, they finally are together. And then it just ends. And I'm like, but
what's the rest of their story?
Started.
Yes.
I want to know the rest.
Bring back, we want to see a holiday too.
Yeah.
What happens to those guys? Anyway.
Any freaking way.
Where are we?
I don't know if we're at a good pause, but I do want to get some more coffee.
Oh, I'm up.
You're up?
For some.
Oh. I was like, what do you take?
Give me those gummies.
Tea and Toasties is supported by Alphabet Art Photos.
Hello, Governor. Have you ever walked into a room and felt like something was missing in it? You know, that one blank wall that just screams for attention, but you have absolutely no idea how to fill it?
Oh, I know that feeling oh so well, y'all. It's like you want something unique and personal, but everything you find is just, generic.
Spot on, geezer. We have the perfect thing for you. Alphabet Art Photos is a small biz on Etsy that's sprucing up wall decor with their niche alphabet photography.
Yeah, I hear those folks create beautiful personalized art by using photos of everyday objects that resemble letters of the alphabet. Y'all can spell out your's name, a favorite word, or even a meaningful date, such as a wedding, graduation, even when you folks get to retire. It's like having a piece of art that's truly yours.
Imagine strolling into your living room and spotting a sorted, personalized piece that not only fills the space, but also kicks off a bit of conflab, innit?
It's a brilliant way to dazzle your guests and make your gaff feel more like, well, you.
And Lord, it don't stop there. I reckon alphabet art photos can transform any room. Your office, your bedroom, heck, even your kid's playroom into a space that shines brighter than a silver spur on a brand new pair of my dancing boots.
Also, supporting this lot means you're supporting a vibrant small business on Etsy. You're not just buying art, you're investing in someone's proper dream. And I know they'll be chuffed to bits.
Well, I do declare, if you're chomping at the bit to turn those blank walls into a masterpiece that reflects who you are, head over to Alphabet Art Photos on Etsy. Trust us, your future self will thank you.
Yes, mate. Make your space uniquely yours and let your walls do the talking.
Use promo code TNT30 at checkout for 30% off your order of Alphabet Art Photos. That's etsy.com/shop/Alphabet Art Photos, promo code TNT30.
I'll just do some ASMR. That's for a ASMR channel upcoming.
I missed out on the ASMR. Sheet. So you brought Bella to the beach. She had her little beach trip.
Yep.
Got some closure there. Much needed moments of sitting with it.
Yeah, exactly. We're sitting with it, dealing with it. It doesn't make any fucking easier, of course, but I feel time's the only thing. It sounds cheesy,
It's the thing, though.
It is the thing.
It is the thing. It sounds and seems and feels impossible
in
the moment, but it is always the thing.
It is the thing. But we won't, mark me on this.
Okay.
We will not get a replacement.
That's right.
We're doggy done.
That's right.
There's things on our bingo card we've got to do. So, R.I.P. Bella.
R.I.P. Pour one out for Bella, guys.
Miss you.
OG.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that's not the only thing you guys did on the trip. Was there any fun parts? I mean, I can't believe you guys did not go shark
I know.
teething.
Well, the reason we didn't is we had hangovers.
Right.
We went out Saturday night. We were meeting up with Johnette's boss and his crew, his work crew.
Mm-hmm.
And that was lovely to meet them. We've met him and his wife and 2 kids before. This time it was their CFO. Just a young dude.
Wow.
25.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Be insane.
I have to change career paths.
You need a math brain for that one.
Oh, God. Yeah.
That's not you.
That'll never be me.
Okay.
In no alternate reality or universe
Right.
is that my life.
No. That's just a blank part in the multiverse.
Yeah. Skip that one.
Mm-hmm. And Jason. Met this dude, Jason. He's, not a scary Jason. In fact, us two, I don't know what it was. There was like a connection straight away.
Wow.
I mean, this guy brought the energy in and we were just all of a sudden just yapping. Couple of beers in.
Right.
Helps.
Question.
Go.
Do you think that you were open? There's that thing of if you're single, but you're not open, it's like you don't attract people.
What do you mean? Tell me.
You have that thing on your bingo card.
To make a new friend.
To make a new friend.
Yeah.
Which kind of manifesting your subconscious. You're presenting yourself in a different way. You're exuding a different energy subconsciously to try to make this happen.
I think so.
That's what I'm asking. Do you think you were... Because you said he brought the energy in, but do you think it was also some of you?
Energy met energy.
Yeah. A little bit of openness.
Yeah. I think our energies were very similar, and that's why we connected. And yes, to your point, you were saying there that, perhaps I was open to it. And the fact that I'd written it on my bingo card, make a new friend, put it down somewhere. So perhaps it was just... in there and just finding its way. And I was like, this is the opportunity.
Here it is.
Friend, I'm going to make one. So yeah, Jason and I were just chatting away and we were just bouncing around from thing to thing. And yeah, we were just connecting. He was giving the props out and he was like, very nice to meet Miss Jonette. He said, I've heard a lot about her and she's bringing the game to the business.
As she
and,
does.
Yeah, as she does. She's on it. And then he was like, he said, you're a bonus. He said, I didn't expect to meet you as well.
Wow.
I was like, well, okay.
Hey,
Bonus.
All right.
So, yeah, he hung back. Everyone else had gone
Yeah.
at the end of the night.
Wow.
And he's like, I'm just going to just hang out here a bit longer. And then JB and I, we went on pool tables. We were
there
on
you
the
go.
hunt. We played pool,
Asking for a hangover.
asking for it. And we found this bar. There was only 2 pool tables, but there was a ton of people in there. I was going to send you a photo and show you like what's going on. Just show how many people were just out and about locally in it was North Charleston.
Okay.
So we put our money down, join in to play. But I think we ended up playing JB and I versus, now who did we play first? A couple of young dudes. They were bringing their energy, different kind. It was like, we're going to control this
Was it
table.
fratty?
A bit fratty.
Yeah.
Well, one dude I was speaking with, he was very friendly. The other one was just fully focused on the game.
Right. Locked in.
Locked in. He wanted to win. And we beat him.
Yeah.
beat
Of course you did. You little sharks. No.
We beat him. And I don't think the other dude was too happy with it. But so we stayed on the table. And then we got knocked off by another couple. And we chatted with them for ages after they got knocked off the table too. And then we just hung out and drank and chatted with them.
Nice.
Younger couple. They were local. They're getting married in March. Yeah.
Are we making them a print?
We could do. I didn't mention that.
Mine was not on word. Hey, good thing.
Look where that goes.
Need a
It's
break.
Good. Well done, young Padawan.
Oh my God, right? Yeah. What have I become?
So yeah, that was us. And
Fun.
yeah.
And so, yeah, then Sunday was a dead day.
Oof. That was just,
Yeah.
it was a dead day. But
Yeah. Which is super surprising to me, like that you guys weren't just itching to get out
we were
there.
itching. We were, disappointed with ourselves.
Yeah, because we went to the beach together, 3 of us.
We did.
A few years ago.
3 years?
I think
Ish.
so. Pretty much that was the number one task.
The drinking? Or?
Both. Our time was equally spent drinking and shark teeth hunting.
Fossilin,
as we call it. And we had a little a competition going of who could find the most.
Right.
And of course, JB won.
Yeah.
She's the goat of the shark teething. She's just got that eye.
She's got the eye.
And I think she's got some luck. Because
She
I'd
has
like
a
to
lot
say
of luck.
we also have the eye, but she just can just look down and, there's one right here.
I
Happens
know.
to be right under my feet.
She'd be like, my big toe's a bit itchy. She goes down and scratch it. Oh, look at that. Megalodon.
Literally. But we had that one fun day of, it was raining. We had gone, it started to rain. And then as soon as we got there and parked, just an absolute downpour. And we sat in the car for what felt like probably an hour. And we killed time playing I Spy. Do you remember that? In the tiny parking lot that was full of like a trash can. And
not much to spy on.
That's it. But it was fun. We were really occupied. There were some creative, hard ones we had to come up
some
with.
Time.
And then we went out there and they say, the best time to do is after the rain. It washes a bunch of stuff up. And yeah, I found 101 day that day.
Killed it. We all killed it that day.
We all
over 100 in one day.
Over 101 day is insane.
That is insane.
And I'd found a couple before, but this trip I was like, okay, I'm with the pros. I got to lock in here, And 101 days.
That's insane. Not just little bitty ones either, right?
Yeah, some big ones.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you guys have since gone back and smashed that record.
Smashed your record.
Crazy.
I had to.
You guys, the last time you went, what was y'all's total number between the two of you?
I don't know. I can't remember the total. Here's Gertie.
She's awake. She's just eaten. Her food went off and now she's ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, baby.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Can I come up?
You want to speak?
Gertie on board. There.
We got a purr going. Whoops.
Oh, can we get some of that?
A bit of ASMR.
ASMR purring cat.
Gertie ASMR. Anyway, that's the usual Gertie sidebar out of the way.
Right.
So yeah, what was y'all's number when you went?
I think I smashed your 100 and some. I got 180 in a day.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's insane.
You had a a bit of a habit of losing your teeth bag when we went.
Losing my teeth?
That would be crazy. No, the bag of teeth, shark teeth.
Yeah, right. We'd put them.
I remember I don't know if this was the trip we went on or another one that you told me about, but you lost the bag of teeth. Absolutely just gutted, you know.
There's a lot of work in that bag.
A lot of work. And also, now you're back at zero. You're definitely going to lose. There's no coming back.
Right. Especially when, the competition was on.
Fierce.
We had competitions for the most and
the biggest.
And
like the best,
the
coolest
best
ones.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you lost it. And then what? The next fucking day, you went out, same spot, and you found the bag on the beach.
Yeah. Just a tiny bag.
What a
tiny little Ziploc.
Yeah, very small. We're not even talking like sandwich baggies.
Oh, no.
Like very small.
Yeah.
Like a couple inches.
Yep.
That's insane.
It is insane. I probably lost it. It was hot. I probably had it in my pocket, went into the ocean just to cool off.
Right.
Probably come out. And then I thought, right, let's get back to teething.
Yeah.
And then found one, went to reach for a bag, nothing in there.
Nothing in there.
Dang. I lost. I know I was gutted.
Yeah.
And I think it just washed up.
It's crazy.
Washed up from the ocean.
The odds of that. And then another time you guys went without me, I was holding down the fort at the shop in the office. And
thank you.
My life's goal is to find a megalodon tooth.
Meg.
People find them all the time, usually children digging, they'll
Always
find
children.
it. Or like people who go in those little canals and stuff in the rivers that used to be, whatever. They find them there. And you guys went, I'm at work and I get a text and it's a photo of a sandy megalodon tooth in a hand, one of y'all's hands.
Yep.
And I was freaking my shit. I was half so excited and couldn't believe it. And then the other half so upset that it wasn't me.
That you weren't with us to find the Meg.
I wasn't there to find it. And let this go on for a good bit. Just to come to find out that it was a lie.
Not a lie.
It was all a lie.
All a lie.
It was a prank.
It was a prank. We pranked you.
An evil prank.
We pranked you.
You guys had, ordered one online
off
or something.
eBay.
Fully went in on this prank, invested in this prank.
Yeah.
And took it to the beach, got it all sandy, even put it in the sand, took a picture of that.
Yeah, we sanded it up.
Oh my God. And then just...
I know, we found the Meg.
Evil work, but good. That's hilarious.
Good prank. It not even a real Meg, obviously. It was made of, I don't know. Made in China. The Chinese Meg.
Temu Meg. Dude. Yeah, but now I fear I'll never believe you if you find
That's the
one.
problem.
I know.
No,
Nope.
that's not real.
Had to have been there.
Even if I bought one back and it was like on a chain around my neck.
I definitely wouldn't have believed that.
You know?
On a chain.
No, you wouldn't believe that?
I wouldn't.
All right. Or like a pair of earrings.
Oh, no. That would be mega heavy.
Oof.
So dumb.
These gummies. You're flying.
I'm in it.
Fully in. They're not anything else in those gummies, right? I just looked at the
Yeah, it's like...
It's just ashwagandha.
Pretty much. Root extract or whatever.
Your brain is just braining.
It's braining. It's locked in.
Oh, I was going to ask you. It's kind of sidebar, but it just... Back from some resolutions. Gertie's just staring at me from above. I'm afraid she's going to land on my head.
On your head.
Your book subscription, did you follow it? Is that happening?
Uh-huh.
Is she behind me?
She's right behind you.
I feel something.
Snipping that head.
Okay.
She might just lay there on the back of your chair.
You can hang if you want.
Chicken.
You feel my loss?
She's on it now. Once she eats, she's like, whoa.
Right,
Anyways,
energy.
So you're asking me about the book.
I meant to ask you, it popped into my head, about your book subscription. So I know you were talking about doing that and, I see a smile. There's a story.
Right. What's the question? Have I started the book?
Yeah. I mean, one of your things was I need to read.
I need to read.
Need to read more.
I have not started the book.
Well, you've been busy, right?
That's exactly. I'm giving myself the grace we spoke of.
Sure.
I have been super busy, and the past 2 nights basically have been just like, I'm going to do nothing, right?
Deservedly so.
Relax, zen. I've been playing a game on my Switch. It's a SpongeBob game.
SpongeBob.
Stay with me. It's like a cooking game. It's kind of like, if people know, like a Diner Dash. It was a game and like an app on the phone, and you'd basically just like cook things and then you give them to the customer, and it's like, I want plate of bacon. Oh, now this person wants bacon and grits. This one wants bacon, grits, and toast. Then this person wants this. And it's all happening, and you have to do it quickly. And if they wait too long, they get mad. And just like all these things, you have to. It's very fun.
SpongeBob.
It's how my brain works the best. Like Aaron has watched me play, and he's like, "You're scary good at this game. Good. Like I don't even know what I'm looking at, what is going on, and it's just I play it like every night. It's very fun. Hard to explain.
Who's doing the cooking? Is it Mr. Krabs? Is it Spongy himself? Is it Patrick?
I'm doing the cooking.
Well, but who are you controlling?
You can choose different characters. You unlock different characters as you go on. Currently, I have SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and Sandy.
Who's Sandy?
The squirrel.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, it's been a while.
Yeah, the squirrel from Texas. So I have those 4, and then you can unlock outfits for them and stuff. I don't really care about the outfits. I'm in it for the real coin,
Are they,
the love of the game.
The coins, you're collecting coins.
Yeah, you get money.
Is this crypto?
You can upgrade no, it's not crypto. I guess technically it's not real money. It's
kids crypto.
Kids, whoa. But you can upgrade get better ingredients, so then it costs more. Upgrade your kitchen. Sure. Upgrade your decor so that it ups the tips that you receive because they're like, oh, it's a nice place in here. Yeah. It starts from scratch and then
gotcha.
Upgrade, and then you move to different. Like I've been at the Krusty Krab already, and I went to Weenie Hut Junior's, got that one. Anyway, so I've been playing that as my kind of relaxed mode. I did think last night I should turn this off and start my book, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna just keep chilling. That's the problem, right?
But you've got the book.
I've got the book.
The book is in hand.
The book is here. My thing, I ordered the $5 first book deal, including the hat. Remember the hat? We talked about the hat.
The baseball hat.
The reading hat, right?
Yes, the reading hat.
It didn't fucking come with the hat.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
The hat is not there.
I'm not in if the hat's not happening.
I'm pissed. I know. Yeah. I was like, that's not the whole point, but that's the deal. It was $5 for the book. Plus, if you order it, you get the hat.
Get the hat.
Funny enough, in the ad that I saw for this thing that actually made me finally pull the trigger, scrolling through the comments, all great comments, all these things, there was one comment from a girl that said, hey, I didn't get the hat. And I saw that comment and thought,
one off.
Well, yeah, amongst all these other ones, surely that's not going to happen to me.
You've been bait and switched.
And then I got the bait and switched. And then I got the thing, and there was no hat inside.
What you going to do?
I don't know. I went on, there's an app for it, and you can it's very involved in the app. I went in there, looked at the contact us thing, and I just, at the time I couldn't be bothered. I might just do what that girl did, because I'm pretty sure they responded to her comment, and they were like, oh, we've sent you a DM,
And we send you 5 hats.
And it's I don't even really care about the hat.
Yes, you do.
But it's the principle,
It's the principle.
Right? It was a quote-unquote free hat anyways, right? But I wanted it just, a bonus. What the heck?
Well, we want to now see, you've got to follow up. You've got to get that hat. We want to see on the Insta you reading the book with the hat.
Yeah, so book of the month, if you're hearing this, give me my damn hat. Please. Oh, so that's the update. I haven't read the book and didn't get the hat.
Dang, all right, so things are going well. Swimmingly.
But in terms of the other resolutions and the manifesting, I've got those gummies. That's supposed to be helping my sleep and my stress and all those things.
That's great.
So that's good. That's a good start. A step in the right direction.
Oh, I was going to ask you this. Do you think now that we've basically checked off our biggie,
yep,
the big thing, and we've got it out of the way in January, do you think now that's going to just give you the confidence, momentum to just check off this lower hanging fruit?
I did think of this.
Yeah.
Yesterday at the office, you guys were crossing off some things literally on your bingo cards. Yeah. And I was like, have you crossed off the podcast one yet? You got to cross that off. And I was thinking in that moment, it's crazy that we've done the thing, the big thing the first thing already. Mm-hmm. So it kind of does set a bar and a confidence of I've already done this thing. I can do anything else. And that's what I was saying about you guys leaving and me doing all the heavy lifting in the final hours. That helped the confidence too of shit, okay.
Yeah.
I did that.
If I did that, I can do anything. I think that's how it works with confidence. I've always thought of it the other way. And generally, if I've got a few things on my list, I'll look at the low-hanging fruit first and then try to gain the confidence and momentum and build up of just check that off and work towards the big thing.
Yeah.
I never thought about just piling
Just
straight
doing
in.
the big thing
let's,
right away.
Let's tackle that huge thing. And then basically it's just that rule of comparison.
Yeah.
Anything after is going to be piss easy.
Yeah, I think that's how my brain works. Is better that way. It's the harder thing to do, right? To do the big thing first. But I think that is better for me because I'm almost the other way of thinking of, like, if I do a bunch of the little things first, then I can convince myself, oh, I've done enough. Like, I don't need to do it anymore. Look at all these other things I've done.
Mm-hmm.
Or think like, oh, I get pessimistic about it. Of like, yeah, sure, I've done all these things, but they're all little things.
Right.
So they're not really that big.
And you're putting off the big scary thing.
Yeah.
You're deferring it. Whereas
then-
if you jump in,
Yeah. And also the big thing being the pod, like we said before, it's going to be a constant throughout, and it's a fun, exciting new part of
venture,
our lives that alone gives me like more pep for the everyday. Now I'm doing this fun thing, and
yes,
I look forward to that all the time.
And at the start of the year too, and I was going to also say, well, I'll just say it.
Say it.
I mean, if I was going to, then I might as well just
say
do it. The fact that what I've seen just from this pod and your enthusiasm for it is it comes from that ownership, right? It's, you know, I mean, I know when you come to work and, you know, what I see from your levels with us, it's above and beyond already.
I was about to say, hold on.
Yeah,
Where's
right,
this going?
Here's my review. But what I've said, you've taken this, you've notched it up, you've taken it to the next level with the pod because it's been your vision.
Yeah.
You know, you've had this idea of what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
And it's that sense of ownership that you've got. It's like, no, this is my thing. This is my thing.
Yeah, it's like my passion project.
Exactly. You've found this passion project, your why. You don't mind jumping in and doing these things because it's your thing.
Yeah.
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Yep. That's like you with the biz.
Yeah. That gets me out of bed.
Uh-huh.
If you find your why, you find your thing, it doesn't become a chore. It's not a chore.
Yeah.
It's something you love and you enjoy doing.
And especially with a format like this, with the podcast, it's almost every single day doing something involving it. You know, we're recording today, and then I'll be editing over the next couple of days, and then I'll be posting on socials about it. And then once it goes live, I'm hearing feedback from people, and it all circles back around, and next thing you know, we're recording again. So it's constant, which is it's great.
Yeah.
And it's rare for me to have an idea or a want and then do it, get it, or fulfill that want, and then still be satisfied.
Right. And you said the word there to fulfillment. So you can have ideas and they'll just be daydreams.
Yeah.
They'll just be, oh, wouldn't it be nice if, you know, you're just like, but you've got to then put other parts, other ingredients towards that daydream, if you like, to make it real, to form a plan. If you think we had this pod dream, and then you start to, I mean, you could reverse engineer it and go, okay, this is the end result pod launch, and work your steps backwards and go, what's it going to take to get this end result, and work backwards to the start. You could do it that way. I like to do that when planning something, because it gives you more of a it seems counterintuitive, but you're seeing the path from the end result backwards. Yeah. But once you have that idea and then pop a plan in there, then it becomes, you build on it, it becomes something more. But then if you have the objective, the plan, things are starting to take you even further. But the key ingredient is if it's a passion.
Yeah.
And if it's something that you really want, then at the end of that, once you've achieved it, then you get fulfillment, right?
Yes. And it's like you don't even have to think about it almost. You're just doing it. Because you want to do it.
Yeah.
You know, not I have to get this done or I have to do this. You're just doing it. And it goes back to our previous episode talking about resolutions and, you know, me with previous things of, well, if I wanted to, I would do it. Or if I didn't want to, I just wouldn't do it. You know, you have all these daydreams and ideas that never come to anything. And I think it's because deep down, realistically, you don't really, it's not really what you want. If you wanted it, you would
do it.
Make it happen.
Yes.
And that's like how I feel with the pod.
Right.
It's like, it got to a point where we had mentioned a few times, like, let's just stop talking about it. Let's just actually do it. Can we do it?
Jump in.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's make this happen. You have to, I mean, if you don't put the action in, if you don't turn up and do the things, then it might just stay as a daydream, as a wish. But if you've got to turn up and put the work in, it ain't going to just happen. And the driving force, I mean, to be fair, you are the driving force here. You're the train driver. You're getting things going,
right.
Which, I thank you for that.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it without you.
Well,
if I could, I would have years ago, That's the truth.
Right.
Like I said in the first ep, like I needed a reason and this format with you and this whole thing.
And we're this is what, episode 400 and something now? And look at us.
All right. Well, I think it's time for our segment, our reoccurring segment.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
Stirring the pot.
Spilling the tea. And I've got the teapot here.
Can we hear the...
Oh, this is going to be a reoccurring part too. Here we go, everyone. Hold your ears.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
So basically, we just have a bunch of questions in this teapot, and we're going to reach in, each ask a question, and talk about it or answer it.
And going in, you're going to pull one out.
Oh my God.
Go on. Is this for you or for me?
I'll read it right now. This is funny that this is the one.
Good one.
What is your biggest / favorite accomplishment?
Check.
Look at that.
Moving on.
Very fitting for the time right now. Yeah, I mean, right now, currently in my life, it's this podcast. I'd say accomplishment is the word.
Achieved. Absolutely.
Yep. All the work put in, all the feedback, actually hearing it, like knowing it's out in the world, going to Spotify and pushing play on our podcast is such a weird, surreal moment. And I know some people are probably thinking it's just a podcast. What's the big deal? But I don't know. It's always been just a thing. It's and a lot of work went into it.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it. I'm proud of us.
You should be. Pat yourself on the back there.
Yeah. All right, I'm doing another one.
Do it.
Okay, here we go. What is your favorite memory with the people / person in this room?
Now
this is going to be interesting. This is pulling at the heartstrings a bit for me.
Favorite memory?
Yeah. Gosh,
Dang.
I mean, I just talked about the beach trip.
The beach.
That was pretty good.
Loved the beach.
That was just the whole trip overall was loads of fun. I mean, the reason we were there.
I was going to say.
Just the time spent.
Timing.
I mean, everything else, going to the beach, chilling, doing the tea thing, going to restaurants.
Yeah.
The cigar bar.
The cigar bar. The weather was fantastic.
Specifically, I mean, obviously that was me, you, and Johnette. So she's involved in this as well, the memory. But specifically, you and I, when that one day we went out and we were walking home, going back to the Airbnb.
Right.
And me and you were cutting up.
Right.
In a way that like you cut up when you're like first drinking and you're out on the town with your idiot friends.
Right.
Like we were like
5 years old.
Pushing each other and kicking trash cans and cones,
Hang on, back it up. Who was doing that?
Me mostly. We were picking them back up, but like, we were being rowdy. And then there was a person that had a bathtub in their front yard that
Cast
they had.
iron, clawfoot.
Yeah, clawfoot tub that they had planted like flowers in or something.
Right. But it was empty at the time.
You were like, you won't get in there. And I did. I laid in there and you took a photo of me, and Johnette the whole time is like trying to wrangle us. I feel bad now looking back, but she was like, stop it. Like, you guys gotta stop. And that was just hilarious.
It was hilarious. Okay, we know what the photo is for the Instagram post.
Oh my God, I do have it. Yeah. We might be posting that photo. But yeah, I'd say that's the one that I'm thinking of now. Cause that was also one of the first, like, we've gone out together since then, right? But that was the first kind of hang.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah. That was a top trip for us all, just to hang out and let loose, as you said. The timing of it was we went for a reason, which we're always getting to that reason, but it was a big moment in all our lives because we needed a break from what had been going on.
It was a therapeutic beach
very
trip, just
therapeutic.
like your one you just went on.
Yeah, we'd had some good news and we wanted to celebrate it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Loved that. That's a very fond memory. I obviously can't copy that one, but I got another one, which also will go into another episode, I'm sure, is when you and your mum came and you helped me, well, with the whole GOAM.
Oh, the walk.
The walk for Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
The Alts walk.
Yeah.
Your support.
Yeah.
Over that time. Yeah, we basically contributed to a Alzheimer's awareness walk, and we set up our new business
at the time.
Which
our
we
booth.
set up our booth. We sponsored that walk.
Yep.
So the company, Alphabet Photo, well, The Gift of a Memory was the name of the company. Yeah, the fact that you guys and you put so much into it to help support, not just being there on the day, but emotional support. That meant so much to me. Just being there and knowing that it meant something a lot to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
That was.
That was a good day.
That was a good day. Good memories.
Okay, your turn.
Oh, oh no, my mic.
It's okay.
Oh, I'm going to damage my mic. All right.
Okay.
I got one.
Okay.
Pretty interesting.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
If you could witness any event in history, but not change it, just observe, which event would you choose and why?
Oh my God.
Just to be there and have a little peek. But no butterfly effect. Nothing that you do is going to change history.
Wow. Okay. I'm not a big history buff.
Right.
Head is empty currently.
Okay.
No, I'm thinking wheels are turning.
Got one? All right.
I don't know. Maybe. I was thinking like the moon landing.
Go. Yeah.
Which is funny. My dad, shout out, was actually born on the day that we went to the moon. July 20th, 1969. The day
he was born.
He was born.
He's a moon baby.
Yeah. But yeah, I think a lot of people witnessed it, right, on TV. So I don't know if I'm saying I wanted to be there.
Yeah.
In space.
Yeah.
Because that kind of freaks me out. I'm one of those people who, I don't care to go to space. That's not something that
it's not on your
I feel
to-do
I need
list.
to do. No, that it kind of freaks me out a bit. I don't need to be up there. But to be actual walking on the moon would be kind of crazy.
Yes, it would be kind of crazy. It's funny you say that. Bring it up. Jonette and I watched Fly Me to the Moon the other day. The movie. You heard of that one?
Mm-mm.
About the moon landing, how they were working towards, Apollo. I want to say Apollo 11. They hire this woman. The government hire this woman to create an actual moon landing in the studio and film it.
Right.
In case that the Americans don't land on the moon.
Yeah.
Like if it doesn't happen. So they have this woman who then recreates like the moon and everything, a full set.
Yeah.
Films it. I ain't going to ruin the rest of it, but it's just to have that actual filmed moon landing.
Was this a true story?
No.
Okay, because I was going to say that's partly why I chose that.
Just to see if it's real.
Because there's people out there, you know, that think it was fake. I don't think I'm in that boat. I also don't invest any time into conspiracies really at all, so I haven't even thought about it.
Right.
I don't know the conspiracy to even speak on it.
Yeah,
I just know
things
that
about the
people,
shadows,
some people,
and the flag is not moving or
so
whatever.
just to like go there and be like, no, it was real. I saw it.
I can vouch.
I did it.
What about like go and see your own birth?
Holy fuck. No, I don't want to be there, I don't think.
I mean, just observing.
Shoo. No.
That'd be different.
That would be so crazy.
Oh, we said in here, like going back, we couldn't say in the future.
Right.
You see your own.
The funeral.
Yeah,
I was thinking that too.
See who would show up.
Yeah. What would they say?
That sidebar, I've often, well, not often, doesn't like cross my mind all the time, but it's something that which kind of keeps me, I shouldn't say you, everybody, but keeps me perhaps traveling in a direction I want to go in, is to sometimes imagine your own funeral.
Yeah.
You're imagining what people would say, and if it's not good, it's time to fucking change. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good way of looking at it. Yeah.
If you want to adjust things in yourself and you think that people are standing up, they're like, well, I ain't got much to say about him.
I know.
Or not anything good. Well, I don't want to go out like that.
Yeah. The issue is, though, I think a lot of people who are just acting shit day to day probably don't care.
Right, what people think at the funeral. Yeah, because they're done and dusted.
Exactly.
They've had a good life.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that you don't say kind of the things that you would say in like a eulogy to the person before they're gone. I think that's really the true...
that's the takeaway.
The curiosity in wanting to see because no one says it.
Yeah, that's really good, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why save it for the eulogy? Because they ain't going to hear it.
I know.
Say it now.
Say it now.
Mm-hmm.
What's yours?
What was the question?
Moment in history.
Oh, that I could just go see?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, my mind immediately went to things like way back just to prove if it was real or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, same. Let's go back to day one.
Wow. Yeah. As
Day
you're saying
one.
that, I was realizing, oh shit, I could have gone back with the dinosaurs.
Well, I was, the one dinosaurs. I was thinking day one. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
What's up?
Oh.
But then what is day
just
one?
Keep saying day one. You know
what
day
I mean?
one.
What is day one?
But
you
then
ask.
you're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. Well,
Because are we talking like...
Everyone's got their own
Exactly.
day one.
That's what I'm saying. Where are we going with this? Are we talking like religious day one? Are we talking
like science day one?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh, good question. See, now in my head, you'd think I would have gone to day one, the Big Bang. But no.
No.
I'm going to day one when the biggest creative of all time, G.O.D.
G.O.D.
You know?
Wow.
The biggest creator. We should get him on the show.
The master Lego builder.
Absolutely.
Who knew this was turning into a religious pod?
Who knows?
My last episode, Clubbing with Jesus, and now this. But yeah, it is the thing, right? That is the thing. Everyone's always like, well, is it? I mean, believers and non-believers both, I think, are...
Let's clear this up.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's get to the bottom of this.
I would just observe and have the dates on this, the real.
But let me ask you this. The question said, a moment in history, witness but not change.
Yeah.
Technically, is that a moment in history if it's not proven to have happened?
Great question.
If it's just a belief.
Yeah.
This is why I kind of didn't go with the dinosaurs, because no one really... I mean, I believe in dinosaurs. Let me say that.
We got proof.
Point blank, I believe in dinosaurs.
We got proof. We got their footprints and feces all fossilized
very
up.
real. But like how we started as humans, you know, it's not technically prehistoric. Right? I mean, because some people don't believe that. They have different beliefs of how we got here.
Yeah. And I respect all beliefs.
Right.
You know, it's just you're as good as the information you're fed, you know? And if the information's shit, then decisions and choices you base on that information could be a bit skewed too.
Oh yeah, so many factors.
So many.
And just simply how your brain is.
Exactly.
Some people like I said in a previous need that structure, need rules, need stuff, where I'm almost the opposite of like, I hate being told what to do.
No.
Don't give me a rule.
Yeah.
And if you do, give me the why.
Yeah.
But some people are like, oh, thank you. All the answers. Like, I don't need to question anything. And that is what is best for them. Or that's just the default of the brain. You know, so many things.
So many
go
things.
Into why everyone is so different, which is so interesting.
And it's you know, the differences, we need the differences so that we can all communicate, understand, have compassion. At the end of the day, hopefully have some love for each other. Because if you have the understanding, and that's the key, is to respect other people's themselves, but be open.
Yeah.
Be open to differences, I think.
For sure. It's just, it's crazy to move through the world and not be. It's like, this is a far out analogy, but people believing in aliens or not. It's like, how can you, what I think that, know that there's so much universe out there and think we're the only planet and species that have done this.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's got to be something else out there. So to live your life thinking that everyone is the same as you and not think of the possibility of someone being different just because you haven't experienced it, you haven't seen it, you haven't felt it, you haven't been through all this, doesn't mean it's not real.
True, but I'm kind of alien agnostic, I suppose. You know, it's just I don't have any proof, so I cannot say they exist or they don't exist.
I get that. I'm the same ish.
I like the possibility is there, but then if you apply that also to the big guy, which you can, because there's no proof. Actually, it's just they're all theories, and then nothing. If it's not proven, there's not any substantial proof to it. Then you it's just a theory. It's nothing more.
It's just a theory.
Yeah.
Where my gamers at, they'll get that reference.
Oh, good one.
I believe in the possibility of aliens.
The possibility, yeah.
I don't think aliens have been here.
Okay.
I'll say that. Could they be? I just think of, the possibility of them is so huge that I think, sure, they could be. I don't know what that looks like. I can only think of my experience as a human on this planet, but who knows? I mean, I'm reading that book slowly but surely. A little book of aliens, and it's basically a book that's compiling everything that we know about aliens so far scientifically in one book. I forget the guy's name, but he's an astronomer, and he said that the amount of space that we have explored is equivalent to a hot tub size of water from the ocean.
Crikey. That's, yeah.
Basically, he said all it's going to take is to find some speck of something on another planet that could create life. Because we know what can create life. We know what it takes
the ingredients
to create life. And if we find one of those on some other planet somewhere, then it's easy to assume that there is life of some kind there.
Yeah.
Is it intelligent life? Who knows? But,
just some life form.
Yeah. But then
all of the circumstances are in line.
And then if you think that's how we started, then they could very well get to there at some point as well. I don't know. I just think that there's so much out there that who knows?
Yeah. Oh, who knows?
Same with the ocean. I mean, what the fuck? We're discovering new weird shit at the bottom of the ocean all the time.
We don't know what we don't know.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Which is a ton of shit.
So intriguing.
Yeah.
Well, we'll wrap it up there for this episode. We really got into it. If you've listened so far, thank you so much for the support. We love it. We love the feedback. We love to hear what you think about the pod. We would love to hear any suggestions, any questions, any of that sort of thing. We're going to keep chugging along. You can listen to us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, kind of anywhere you get your podcasts. And if you're listening on those platforms, be sure you're reviewing. That will really help us out and help us get seen by more than just our friends and family.
Oh, some randos, please.
Oh my God, Gertie's digging a question out.
Gertie's getting one of the questions.
You can find us on Instagram at Tea and Toasties Pod. Listen on YouTube at Tea and Toasties.
Thanks. We'd love to get our listeners up from the tens and tens.
The tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands.
Anyways, find us on all those places. Stay tuned next week for episode 5. And we will talk at you then.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye.